Hey all, Tony Bing here. Hello and welcome to another guide video for Marvel Strike Force. Now, in this video we will be looking at a challenge, and the challenging question will be the Ability Enhancements challenge. So this particular one is very important because when you're way up at tier 8 for this, it'll allow you to farm up to 36 tier 3 materials every time this particular one does come around. Now, in regards to the requirements, you can only go in with controllers and protectors, but we have a lot of very strong controllers and protectors that you can farm from a free to play perspective in the game. So what we'll do is we'll show off the team we'll be using first. Once we've done that, we'll jump into the actual gameplay and we'll work our way through that as well. But first off, let's check out the team we'll be using. So we actually have a great selection of free-to-play characters we can actually use in this stage. Now I'll run over the ones I'm using, but I'll also quickly mention ones you can substitute in as well. So first off, we've got Hawkeye. We get him through story mode. You've then got Quake. She's very important because when her ultimate comes up, it's game over. You get her via Blitz. Now a lot of people don't actually really rate him. Luke Cage can work exceptionally well alongside Drax, and Luke Cage you get via story mode. You've then got Cap from story mode, and finally Drax from Blitz. Now, the only real character you may not have, I would say, would potentially be Cap, because he comes a bit later in the hero story. So if you don't have Cap, then you can certainly substitute him with Crossbones. The reason I've left Crossbones out, you can see he's currently 28,000 max power at the moment. So if I put him in and use the ultimate, it will be game over. So that's the reason I've left him out, because this is a video that's more for players that might be a bit newer to the game. Finally, I'll mention just before we get into the level, if you do have them, Hand Sentry can work out very well here as well, and the same applies for Thanos. There's really a lot of different combinations you can use here, but let's now run through the gameplay. So with this level here, then the potentially most dangerous character will be Yondu, but we don't actually concentrate on him first because he will strip a lot of the buffs from characters and get defense up. So we want to take out other characters first, namely Gamora. But let's firstly remove the taunt on the Kree Royal Guard. And we're going to slow down him as well. Just heal block there, that's great, there's no ability block. What we'll do is we'll now get some energy for our characters and defense up on everyone. Now that we have defense up and we have the chance, what we're going to do is actually taunt on Luke Cage as well here. But what we'll do firstly is we'll slow down this group of 3 characters. And then we'll taunt on Cage. We're not in a rush to complete this level at all, and if you're not as highly geared, it is better to take your time. We won't actually taunt on Drax just yet, we're just going to go and do some damage. So let's do this in Yondu at the moment because he's not stripped any buffs from us just yet. And then we'll blind everyone. We'll go for Gamora first. Let's see how many characters this applies to. Just the one there, unfortunately, Korath. And then we will jump back to Yondu again. So you really do want to take your time with this one, there is no rush at all here. So what we'll do is we'll now slow down this group here. We don't want to target Nebula because she'll evade it and then the slow won't apply. So a few characters there you can see, they've got the debuffs on them, the slows and the blinds and so on. And Luke Cage can take a ton of damage. That was Gamora's ultimate. He was able to take no problem there. He's currently only level 50 as well, and you can see his regen kicked in. And what we will do with Cage is we'll apply defense up to everyone. And then when we get the chance on Drax, we'll taunt again. So it works really nice, this combination. Now let's see, we've actually got a few buffs here, so we'll fire this off and we'll strip all the buffs from these characters. There you go, that worked out very nice. And then we'll go back to Yondu. We don't want him to bring in his summons, otherwise it can get a bit tricky. And we've now got Quake's ultimate. There we go, almost done. Now with Drax, we could fire the taunt up on him actually, just to be safe, and if you don't have as much power as me, you would want to do that, so I'll do it for the purpose of this video. We'll put up the taunt. So you can see he's got the taunt, the counter and the defense up from the combination of Cage and Drax. It really is an awesome combo there. try and take down the pre-royal guard because he's really quite low. And again, we'll defense up on Cap, just for players that maybe don't have as large a health pool on their characters. Jump over to Korath. There you go, Nebula's not going to scratch Drax at all there. And then we'll fire the blind on Nebula again just to play it safe. And that is as nice and easy. So the most important thing with this stage is don't try and rush through it. Don't go too heavy in controllers or classes that are there to put out damage. Take your time, and the combination of Luke Cage and Drax really is pretty great. You don't even need to run Cap if you're running that particular combination there. So as always, I hope this has been helpful. If there's any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll see you all again soon.